to the Bucket Boys podcast, the show where we take your topics, we put them in a bucket, we pull them out at random, and talk about them. Hopefully there's some laughs. Hopefully there's some tears.
I see a couple ha-has in there.
There's a few laughs in there. We try and make them funny. Don't be weird about them, though. I'm your host, Gunnar Cain, and I'm joined, as always, by cool car guy, Zak Rector. How's it going, Zak?
It's going well, man.
That's what I'm talking about. What you got going on?
We had our end of season car club event. It went well. We gave trophies. We had laughs.
Did you get a trophy?
I got 2.
Ooh-wee.
I did. I got 2 trophies. They were member voted, so like all the club members voted for each category.
Yeah.
I won 2 of them.
Damn, boy.
So it's just a sign that they don't hate me as much as I thought they did.
They definitely hate you. What did you win for?
I won best truck.
Only truck, but yeah, best truck.
Yeah. And
It's a car club and you bring a truck. That's fine.
And I won best bagged, which was kind of cheating.
What the fuck does that mean? Like you pull your nuts out and you're like, who's got the best bag?
Dude. See, this is the thing about you non-car people. You just don't get it. No.
Yeah, we don't go around in circle jerking back seats of Camaros, dude.
No, bagged means like airbag. My car's on airbags.
It is on airbags.
Which you hate.
I do.
And I appreciate your hate.
It is cool when it happens, but it's just like, why?
No, I get it.
Why is it on airbags?
Literally to show it off.
Oh, that's it.
That's the only reason.
It's just to do something cool.
Yeah. There's nothing practical about it whatsoever. But no, the category should have been like best stance, which is where it's like who looks the best, like lowered and looks the best. Because there would have been a couple.
Lowered and looks the best, so there's no like, this is,
because you have 2 options.
you know those old El Caminos in LA? You know, you jack the front of that bitch right up on hydraulics,
that's a whole different
dude.
world. That's a whole different ball game. But like stance is like when you're looking at the car, because there's 3 options. You have hydraulics, airbags, and coilovers, or just lowered springs, which that's trailer park stuff. But people on coilovers are very adamant that like that's the way to go. If you're on airbags, you're a fucking pussy. That's what they say. Well, I have adjustable height,
Right.
so I don't fear speed bumps.
Right.
Where they do.
Right.
You know, they're those guys that come up to the railroad tracks and like, I gotta go
sideways.
Yeah. And we got a couple guys on coilovers. And we got, I think, a couple that are on springs too. But it would have opened it up to more people because there's only 3 of us with airbags. But mine does look the best.
Yeah. Well,
So yeah, I won 2 trophies.
that's what's up.
Start the jokes.
And the 3 people,
Start the jokes.
the 3 people left listening are very proud of you. One of them might be your mom. Might not be. She may have been like, I don't want to fucking hear this.
I don't blame her. That's my son.
That's so funny. Hell yeah! Well, I think this week we got a bucket heavy week. This week we got a lot of fucking goods in the bucket.
Piling up.
Yeah, appreciate everybody who sends in their topics and the stickers, hot stickers. Yeah.
I just wanted to show both sides.
Oh yeah, we can get a second sided shot on that. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. You want to do the honors? Pull the first.
I pulled first last time.
Okay, we didn't have to be fucking schoolgirls about this, but that's fine.
Well, we did.
Damn, James. Keep him. James, shout out to him. Oh yeah, if you want your fucking topics put in this bucket and read on air, just email us at thebucketboyspod@gmail.com or shoot us a DM on the IG, the Instagram at the Bucket Boys Podcast. You can find us on YouTube at the Bucket Boys Podcast or on TikTok at Bucket Boys Pod. Boom, 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 boom. James, I feel like we're just going to talk about cars all day. Foreign or domestic?
That could be terrorism.
Oh, that's true. Shout out, James.
We don't know for sure that that's cars.
So, big fan of foreign terrorism.
As long as it's not in my backyard.
Yeah, as
I'm
long
all
as
for
it's
it.
not our people doing it.
No, I have a feeling that's cars.
It's probably cars. I drive a Toyota, so
You drive the Silver Gobbler. we got to get
Silver
that thing wrapped
Gobbler,
or
Silver
something.
Surfer, Silver
Surfer's not bad.
Silver Surfer ain't
Silver
bad.
Server.
Silver Server, and I'm serving up these jokes.
Yeah. It's a stretch, but it'll work.
Yeah, foreign versus domestic. So I drive a Toyota, and that's foreign. That's a foreign car.
You're very much a practicality guy,
I'm a practical guy.
which I get.
Yeah.
And I respect.
It's
I
not
have,
a
I have no
sub.
issue with that.
Yeah.
But you're kind of a pussy too. So.
Why?
I'm just kidding.
But why?
I'm 100%
No, go ahead
kidding.
and tell me why.
'Cause you
why am
got
I
what?
pussy? Because I got a Toyota
No, because you have
Corolla?
89 horsepower.
Who gives a shit? Dude, I'm going to work.
I am curious. So the Green Gobbler,
Yeah.
how many miles did it have on it when you retired it and passed it down to your...
197,000.
Okay, what do you think is the top speed that thing hit in the time you had it?
90 maybe.
Whoa. That's
Slow
way higher than I
down.
expected.
And no, probably at 90.
Really?
Yeah. I mean the damn
the-
speedometer goes to 140 before it hits the red.
Did the parking brake come loose and it rolled down a hill or something? Like, what happened?
yeah.
No, you're not a pussy. I'm fucking
I got
with
a
you.
cramp in my foot and it just went down.
No,
Then I went back in time.
I'm joking. You're not a pussy at all. You're a good dude.
I'm a good guy driving a
At least
practical
it's not
car.
It's not a Tesla. I'm happy about
What's
that.
wrong with a Tesla though? For real, if I'm trying to go to work, right? Mm-hmm. What does it matter how I'm making my 13 miles?
No, here's the problem with a Tesla. Honestly, if you're going to work, right?
Yeah.
How many times have you been asked on your way home, "Hey, can you go grab X, Y, and Z? Like, just can you pick up a couple things on the way home?"
Yeah.
Okay, so now you have another drive that you weren't expecting.
Uh-huh.
And then I call you and I'm like, "Hey, man, I'm in a pinch. Like, I need a hand.
Yeah,
Would you
yeah.
mind coming and
I
picking
gotta
me
charge up.
And now you got to turn around and come get me. You're like, "Oh fuck!" And in none of that travel is there a charging station.
But there is.
No, there's
Yeah,
not.
it's at the
well, yeah,
Sheetz.
between us, yeah, there is. But let's say I'm down fucking some street where there's no charger.
You better call a new friend.
It's just not. We're not there yet.
These are a lot of what ifs.
Yeah. No, there is a lot of what ifs, but I think a lot of people have realized we're just not there
How
yet.
many people you pick up in a pinch?
Brother, I've picked up a lot of pinch folks.
I ain't never pinched anybody.
Well, you need more friends. I don't know what to tell you.
It sounds like the friends I got are responsible.
The friends I got need their driver's license. No, it's just, for me, Teslas are just not it.
Yeah.
They're not the future. It's not going to work. We tried it. The grid can't handle it. It's been proven time and time again this is not the answer.
But that's a domestic car.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
domestic. Mm-hmm. You're right.
What
You're
do you
right.
drive?
It's probably the only domestic car being manufactured right now, honestly.
So if I'm such a pussy with my Corolla, what are you driving?
I got a Dodge Durango. Everybody knows this.
A Dodge gay. I tried to make that work.
I respect it.
All right, so it's souped up. So it wasn't good enough. This is a domestic car. The Dodge
Yeah.
is domestic. It's American made.
Domestic, yeah.
Yeah.
90% of it was manufactured somewhere else, but yeah.
Sure.
The name is American.
Yeah,
even
it's an
though the
American
owner's
name,
not.
so it's a domestic name. So why
It's a
did you-
Fiat.
Why'd you soup it up?
So I've had this complex since I started driving, where it has to be unique. It
Okay.
has to be like, I want people to know when they see my vehicle, that's Zach. Mm-hmm. And that came from when I was a kid. There was this dude that used to drive a Blazer, It was purple in the front, and it had like this cool like splatter paint job from like purple to green to yellow to white. It was the most white trash vehicle in the world, but we saw him everywhere. Like he was always around town.
Yeah, you're like, oh, that's Donnie over there.
That fucking thing is nice, dude.
Yeah.
And as a kid, like I got hyped up. I was like, oh, that's that car.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see it. And then once I started driving, I was like, oh, I want to like do that to other people.
Yeah.
To where they're excited to see it.
But this is all paint job stuff.
His was he was a paint job. It was lifted. He had exhaust. He had motor work done. Like there was a lot done to it. It was just done by him.
Yeah.
So it wasn't done.
Well, no. What I'm getting at is like I can't see what you have under the hood. I recognize you. If you want people to just be like, oh, that's Zak's car.
But you can hear it.
Yeah, all the time.
You hear me coming from
Trying
a
to
mile
live
away.
in a quiet neighborhood.
Well, sorry.
So if my Corolla was souped up, it'd be less of a pussy car.
No. I was joking when I said it's a pussy car. It's a practical car. It's a car that makes sense.
It's awesome.
You don't care about cars, so
No.
it would be dumb for you to do anything to it.
Oh, so if there was a car guy and they got a Corolla, you'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
No, not at all. Like I respect
Are there
every.
some dope Corollas?
Yeah.
I seen the souped up Camry once, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't know you could do that to the Camry."
No, like Toyota's got a whole race division of cars that they release that are just like race spec cars.
Yeah. But those are like the Supra and the.
Yeah, but there's a Camry.
There is a Camry.
I think there's a Corolla as
Oh,
well.
actually, I think one of the NASCAR cars is a Camry. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's what I thought it
whole
was
race
because it's a
team.
bigger car. It's the bigger. It's a bigger
they're all
body
the
car.
Same
Yeah.
fucking thing.
It's all the same car.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that point in which you're so souped up that it's not even the car anymore? It's not even the car you bought.
Yeah.
What's the point? You know what I mean?
Yeah, when you're like,
You just have an emblem on it at this point.
Yeah, I saw not too long ago. It was like a Nissan 350Z that somebody put a LS, which is a Chevy motor.
Yeah.
They put a V8 LS motor in it. It's not a Nissan anymore.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So like you look at NASCARs, right?
Yeah.
Stock cars.
Yeah, that's
And
a whole
they all
different.
look the same,
Yeah.
except on the back. They all look exactly the same, except on the back it says Camaro.
Yeah.
Camry.
And they put like the
Charger,
headlight stickers on
Challenger.
it.
Yeah.
So it looks like a Mustang
But
or
it looks
a
like
Camry.
the same car.
Yeah, and that's years and years and years of people complaining. Oh, this person has an advantage because they have these different body lines. So now all of a sudden they have to even the playing field.
They have to have the same.
So everybody has the same fiberglass mold. They just put different stickers on it.
Wow.
So yeah, that's a whole different world. And then you look at like drag racing, like funny cars and stuff like that. Like it's a Durango fiber. There's
dude, what are the rally cars? They're all Subaru Outbacks or
rally
something.
cars are a whole different ballgame.
Rally cars are dope.
Those are like from the ground up exactly what the car says it is, but with some heroin. Like that's a whole different ballgame. That's a crazy world. If you get into like deep dive the YouTube of like rally history, there's some fun stuff to watch.
So foreign or domestic for you?
Domestic all day.
For real?
Yeah.
I think I probably lean foreign, and I'll tell you why. They get better gas mileage.
Yeah, they always do.
Because Europeans know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because they're pussies.
I say domestic because I want the V8 to stay alive, but it's really starting to feel like unless you're Italian, an Italian manufacturer,
Guy just
yeah. Unless you're an Italian manufacturer, you're not going to have a V8 motor in 2 years.
All right. Bet. All right, good one. I like that. Thanks, James.
Thanks,
Appreciate
James.
you, dog. Big dog. You need to pick a topic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got to pay attention, dude. It's half his show. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's over there having.
I got to talk
He's
about
over there
cars
having
for
a
a
fucking
second.
daydream about a fucking.
I talked about cars and you didn't call me gay for the first time.
He's over
It
there
was
having
pretty
a daydream about a fucking Chevy Equinox. He's like,
comedic takes on famous paintings.
Well, I'll tell you a couple famous paintings we got here
We
in
got
the
a
office.
couple famous ones right here. There's one
Yeah.
here and one here.
Yeah.
And right
Cutie
over there.
robots, baby boy. Bob Ross. I don't know many famous paintings. The Mona Lisa.
The Van Gogh self-portrait.
Oh yeah,
Knowing that dude cut his own ear off.
yeah.
Was it off in that picture?
I know. So he like cut his earlobe off.
So he just like lobbed the bottom half.
Yeah.
He didn't
all the
like
cartilage.
Reservoir Dog style just slice the whole thing off.
No, he only cut it's only like the lobe or the top. It's all it made no impact on his hearing whatsoever.
So why do we respect the guy?
I don't know why it's been like such a and like I don't know why he did. It was very strange. But like I think of the Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what she might have been like when she was having an orgasm.
Oh.
Yeah. That's funny.
What do you
That's
think?
a funny take.
That's a great take.
I don't know, dude. Was she so straight faced the whole time?
I think
was that her personality, or was that just the era of art, right? Where it's just like, hey, don't smile. You remember, like, is that do that again for the camera? Show the camera. That was weird.
That's my Mona Lisa impression.
That's your Mona Lisa.
That's my Mona Lisa orgasming impression.
That's the first time that's ever been done, by the way.
Could
you
you
really
imagine?
cornered the market on painting subjects' orgasms.
Could you imagine, by the way, looking up, thinking you're doing the best, you're doing the most, and you just see.
That's it. Yeah, dude. I think sometimes I like to think about stuff like that.
I thought I knew where the clip was.
It's more of an eye roll than rolling eyes, you know. Yeah, I like to. There's this TikTok.
Hey yo.
Here he goes.
God damn it.
Missed.
It's fine. Nobody cares. Oh.
They probably really don't care.
Yeah, they're pretty sick of this.
So.
They're like, dude, that's loud in my headphones.
Yeah, it's so loud. So there's this TikTok that I like to watch. I can't remember the guy's name, or I'd shout him out, but it only comes across my feed every now and again, and he'll go back and forth between the subjects in the painting, and they all have voices, and he makes up like these hilarious like scenarios for them, and they're like, hey, did you guys get into, like, it's a painting of just like a family or whatever, but like the kids and the men are really tiny in the painting.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It'll
I know
be like,
exactly who you're
did you
talking
guys go off in the woods and get into the shrink ray again? And they're like, no, of course we didn't. And they're like, then why is my husband 3 inches tall? I don't know. Oh fuck! Did you shrink the dog too? And it's just like
cuts to the dog.
Yeah, I do like that one.
I know exactly what. But
sometimes I do like to go in. Like if you're in an art gallery, you're like, well, what the fuck were these people thinking? I visited the Salvador Dali Museum once in Florida.
In Florida, okay.
Yeah. And like the painting, the melting clocks.
Yeah, is that Dali?
That's Dali, yeah. And
Dali.
That's like they're all in like
Dali, like
Dalai
Pitbull?
Lama.
Pitbull? Dali.
Is that a Pitbull thing?
Pitbull, the singer.
My white's coming out right now.
He just yells Dolly all the time.
Does he?
Yeah.
I thought he was
I think
Mr.
it means
Worldwide.
something different in Spanish, but
He probably said something.
I may have. If I did, comment. Let us know if I just offended an entire race of people.
Yeah, so I went there. But they're like, the melting clocks were real big in like the Looney Tunes and shit. So like, they're a famous guy, but that guy was on meth when he was painting for 100%. Sure on meth.
I think 90% of artists are drugged up.
Dude, it was crazy, but it was super cool, dude. Yeah, so
you go to a Dali museum. Is it just a bunch of his work?
It's all his work. Yeah, the whole it's all his stuff. There's fucking paintings in there. Like, it's cool too to see famous paintings.
That's very true.
It's like the Michelangelo.
It's cool to see the original.
Yeah. Like the Mona Lisa, for instance, is like an 8x10. You know what I mean?
That's in the Louvre.
The Louvre. I love you too, dude. That's gay. But like the Michelangelo is like 40 feet tall, right? But we only see
Michelangelo is Ninja Turtle, yeah?
Yeah. He's the biggest one.
They were that tall?
He's the tallest one.
I had no idea.
He's the tallest.
How'd they fit in those sewers?
Dude, they had bigger sewers back then.
It later turned into the Metro.
I almost offended a whole group of people.
Wouldn't be the first time.
But no, so yeah, like the Michelangelo is like 40 feet taller. It's not that big, but it's huge, right?
What is the Michelangelo?
Are you serious?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm 100% serious.
It's a carving. It's a
statue.
It's a statue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that the one with
The little wiener on him. Yeah, that's
Nice.
the one.
Nice.
But it's like 40. I'm sorry, Michelangelo's Statue of David. I'm sorry. I'm
see,
getting fucked
if
up
you had
here.
said it right the first time,
Is
I
that
would
right?
have known.
You would have been cultured all of a sudden. Yeah. So, but that thing's huge, right? But we only see pictures of it, so you're like, oh, it's probably life size,
Yeah.
and which is impressive.
Yeah.
But no, it's giant, right? And so you go in there, and like I've seen the pictures, like it's like, oh, here's what you're gonna see, what you're gonna see, what you're gonna see, and I get in there, and there's one of them that's like 150 feet tall canvas, and you're like, what the fuck is this? And you just see it on like a 2x4 JPEG. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh my God, this thing's massive. Yeah. It's like this picture of Jesus, whatever. Like he's a very religious guy, but
I don't think his last name was whatever. I think it was Christ, but
but it was like his eyeball is like 8 feet tall. And you're like, fuck, dude. And he did that
way bigger than I
and
expected.
yeah, it's a big guy. What was this whole David and Goliath thing? Who gives a shit? Like Jesus, dude.
massive.
It was a big old cross. What this thing? What was these California redwoods they had to put together? So anyways,
How many people can we offend
all of them.
before the halftime?
Start a checklist. So I did start a timer. No, I didn't. Fuck! I just left that. I just left another timer. What am I doing? I don't know how to
Let
use
us
my
know
watch.
when it's been an hour.
Yeah, somebody. All right. And so, yeah, dude, it was just big, and it was cool. Dude.
big.
I do love art. I do love art.
You love art?
I took a couple art history courses and art history and appreciation courses in college. Woo! I do like me some art.
I have a tough time with art because, like, yeah, it's cool to see like the original Mona Lisa. Like, if I was to see that, I'd be like, damn, that happened a long ass time ago.
Yeah.
And
That's old ass paint.
Everybody in the world has seen it. Everybody knows that that image. So to see the original would be pretty cool. But then you see some shit where it's like some dude stuffed paint up his ass and just
Shit it
walked
out.
over a canvas.
Yeah, modern
And I have
art
a
is
tough
tough.
time with that.
Modern art's pretty tough.
But I know there's expression to it. I know there's feeling, and I know people can see that and feel it themselves too. I just don't get there. I have a tough time with museums in general.
Oh, I'm a big museum guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like museum a lot.
So let me ask you this. You grew up in not too far from where I grew up, and
Yeah, 13,000 miles away isn't too far, but that's fine.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. You grew up in, I forgot you grew up in Culpeper. But you went to high school
Colorado.
right down the road from me.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Culpeper.
Sorry. You went to high school not too far down the road from me.
Yeah, sleuths, figure that out. Yes.
So as a kid, like elementary school, middle school, all that stuff, we would always field trip to DC to go see the museums,
Right.
You know, the Smithsonian and stuff like that. Now, anytime somebody comes to town that hasn't been here before, they're like, oh, I need to go see the monuments and the museums. And I'm like, fucking have fun. I'll order you an Uber. I don't know. I don't want to go because I've been seeing it since I was a kid.
Right.
And maybe I've seen like the best museums that America has to offer, like the Smithsonian and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I saw that when I was super young. Natural History Museum, all that shit. To me now, it's just, I don't.
You know that stuff changes though, right?
What?
Like all the exhibits? They're
They
new
change
stuff. Yeah, all the time.
Ah, that's dumb. Why?
It's so people can see new stuff and more stuff. So this is what museums do: is they trade stuff.
I appreciate you explaining museums to me. Cause
You're being, are you being?
no, I'm being 100% serious right now.
Yeah. So museums trade stuff.
Okay.
So like they have the Hope Diamond. They have the Hope Diamond from like Titanic.
Neat.
In the museum in DC.
Okay.
Well, that was on tour. So like now it might be in France right now. I don't know.
Who cares?
But like the stuff goes on tour. You remember when King Tut came?
No.
Pause.
He probably came a lot though.
I don't think so. Dude, he was pretty disfigured.
Came a lot.
Camelot. Camelot. The Knights of Camelot.
We got there.
Porn. Stay on my porn search.
King Tut, Knights of Camel.
Camelot. That is two opposite things, but that's. I respect it.
They happened before. Who cares?
It's King Tut.
History. Hey.
It's King Tutton coming. That's what I'm talking about. There it is. Got it. I figured it out. Yeah, that stuff just goes on tour, and so like you do kind of have to see it when it's here. So it's a crowd draw. But my wife and I talked about this a few times, that it's just accessibility fatigue.
Okay.
So you don't care as much about the Smithsonian, because you live here. Where when I can, and she was the same way. She's like, yeah, I mean, it's just there. It's too close. It's too accessible.
Yeah.
To where, and you hear about it all the time.
Yeah.
Where like when I was growing up, DC was this like magic place.
When you were in Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it was just like this magic place. It was the Capitol, and it was like, oh my gosh, that's where the president is.
Yeah,
and here it's just like.
Yeah, you come here and then you go to DC and you step over a hobo and you're like, oh, neat, the Capitol.
No. What's funny is it's like where I was, it was like, oh, DC is the capital, blah blah blah. It's magic. This is where all the laws are made. It was dead. It was very much that. That Schoolhouse Rock series?
I'm just a bill.
Yeah. That's exactly what it felt like. Yeah. It was like, that was the whole idea of this place, right? It was just like this super important place. And here, you're just more concerned about the traffic getting there. It's not the
traffic
greatest.
Getting there.
It's not the most powerful place in all of our country. It's I-95, and
it's
that's
the
it.
fucking bane of my existence.
Yeah. It's hard to get in.
Yeah.
It's fucking busy. It's, you know, you don't want to drive in, but waiting for the metro in Vienna, it takes forever.
Yeah,
you know?
Everything about DC sucks.
I like DC, but yeah, I mean, the Caps parade, the Nats parade.
Were you at the Caps parade?
I was at the Nats parade.
Okay.
I didn't go to the Caps parade.
I was going to say, how did
the Mystics parade.
Did you go to all? You went to both?
I didn't go to the Mystics. No, the only one I went to was the Nats.
Yeah.
My son got on the news. He was interviewed at the Nats parade. Yeah, he was interviewed by like NBC.
Cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. But yeah, I do like. I'm a city person too, so I do like a busier place.
See, that's the thing. We're totally different.
That could be it too, where it's just like this. The whole thing is not appealing.
Yeah.
But no, I do. It's super. We went to the Museum of Modern Art. Speaking of we'll get back to this topic on this.
I don't even remember what the topic is at this point.
Comedic takes on art. So we go to the Museum of Modern Art in DC. It's me, my wife, my two kids, one older kid, one younger kid. And we're in there, and it's like fucking, there's this one, and you have to be careful because it's modern, and so it's open, and you pay to get in, so it's no holds barred
like,
on art.
if you want to touch stuff, you can touch it.
No.
Like, it's...
but it's definitely...
It's just right there.
It's all sorts of art. It's all sorts of art.
Okay.
All sorts of it, right? So we get in there, we round this corner, and it's like these bicycles, and they're all wrapped in like real thick wool.
Okay.
I don't know what this is about. But all the seats have been removed and the handlebars have been removed, and they've been replaced by dildos.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what it's about.
And you got two kids to explain this to.
Well, no, like that was the easy one to avoid. So we're in this other section.
Hey, let's go over here.
Yeah. So we're in this other section. And my son, he's like, I'm going to go in the next room. It's like, all right, whatever. So he goes in there. And so I'm like, oh, I'm going to go find him. And so I turn around and he's just staring at this wall of, it's like thousands of pictures, dude. Thousands of pictures. And I was like, oh, what do you do? He's like, oh, I'm just looking. And he starts to walk away. And I was like, that's weird. So I look up and it's titties. It's
just all tits.
It's all naked titties. And it's just pictures. And it's just this piece on appreciating a woman's body, which absolutely, and it was a beautiful like piece, but it's just thousands of pictures of breasts.
Let me ask you this.
Naked breasts. And I was like, I'll catch up.
You take your time, son.
Yeah, I'll catch up to you, but I get it.
You do what you got to do. Let me ask you this. Those pictures of those tits, did they look like they were taken by the same person?
Yes.
In the same dressing room?
It was a project. Yeah. It was a project.
I feel like it's just some dude like...
It was like, no, it was a casting couch and they're just freeze framing.
He just went down. He just scrolled through MrSkin.com.
Yeah. Plenty of feet.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was pretty cool, but that's the kind of stuff. That's what you gotta watch out for in those modern art ones. There was a room that was all painted purple, and it was just the amount of it. It was like, and it was the gallons of paint hanging from the ceiling, like the empty gallons of the purple paint. And it was just a commentary on the amount of oil that's been wasted in the war in Iraq.
Okay.
And I don't know. They painted a lot of a big room, I'll tell you that.
See, that's one of those things where it's like, that one, it has a message. It makes sense. But then you go back to like the bike covered in wool with dildos as handles.
I don't know what it was. I did not read the little plaque, the little paragraph about it.
That's one of those where I feel like some dude just dropped acid and was like, this would be funny. And then people were like, let's put it in a museum.
Sometimes you don't know.
Yeah. And it's my ignorance. I don't have the ability to like understand what the artist was portraying. Right. And I know that I don't get it, and I don't have any desire to.
But I think part of that, too, is like, maybe it is just what you said. Maybe it's the guy was like, this is hilarious, and somebody was like, hey, why don't you put that in a museum? I saw this video of this guy took his shoe off in the middle of like a fine arts museum, just as a social experiment. He took his shoe off, it was like an Air Force One. That's it. It was like red and black. Shout out to him. And
I just cramped my hip.
Yeah, you did.
Keep
ass.
Keep going. I'll figure it out.
Goddamn. So that's what you get. That's why you got straight before you podcast. You don't realize how active this is.
Yeah.
And so he takes his shoe off and he just waits around the corner and films people coming up and taking pictures of his shoe as it was one of the exhibits.
He just dropped it in the floor.
He just put it right there. He took it, he stopped in this open area, he took his shoe off, put it down, and walked away. And people thought it was part of it. And so I think there's this big, I don't want to get too philosophical on this. This is supposed to be a comedy podcast, but yeah, it's just this weird thing where some people may have been like, oh, I can tell what they were thinking here, when it was just
some dude dropping a shoe.
It was a dupe, dude. It was a dupe art. And some of it could be, and you'll just never know. That's why art is so subjective.
Yeah.
That's why we pod up.
Yeah, that's why we started this podcast.
That's why I tell jokes. You know what I mean?
We were like,
and
if some dude can drop a shoe,
we can drop
people think.
Yeah, dude.
We can try to think and make people drop a shoe.
Yeah, well, and that's what it is too. So it's just like, all right, sorry about that. That was some technical difficulty, but so yeah, we just never know. That's why I tell jokes, and a lot of people are like, hey, I don't like your jokes, but more people are like, I like your jokes, and that's why I still tell jokes.
Yeah,
but
fuck yeah.
A lot more people like the jokes than don't like the jokes. But some people are just like, hey, I don't like your style. And it's like, hey, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it. Those same people who like my jokes would not like this podcast. Yeah. Because they're 100%. Very different.
Yep.
Yeah.
And don't listen. If you don't like it, don't listen.
And that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Just stay home. Do your thing.
Be bored, I guess.
A lot of people don't like my car.
Yeah. Hey,
But some people do.
yeah, I like your car.
No, you don't.
No, I do.
It's fine.
I do like your car.
It's okay.
I do like your car. I like making fun of you for your car. Doesn't mean I don't like
I like
your
making
car.
fun of you for trying to be funny. God damn it.
Add it
That
to the
was
miss
karma.
list. Yeah, so hell yeah. I like that topic. That was a hot topic.
That was good.
What do we got here? It is some I got to figure out using this arm and this bucket.
I know, it's a whole thing.
Phil.
Hey, I mentioned him last week.
Hell yeah. Phil, oh, fuck this. Using sparkling water as a crutch to quit drinking. Listen, if you drink, can I just say something real quick about
Please
drinking
do.
sparkling water? If you drink sparkling water, you worship Satan.
That is a hot take.
Dude, sparkling water is so fucking nasty. It tastes like hell. It's hell in a can. If you're drinking sparkling water, you're a horrible human being.
A good friend of mine described like LaCroix,
Yeah.
like sparkling waters, perfectly. It tastes like you're drinking just seltzer water that somebody burped a fruit into.
That's exactly what it tastes like, dude. It's gross. Sparkling water. What are you gonna quit drinking? What? What are you drinking? Piss? Yeah, that would be a good alternative. But, dude, oh well, Coors Lights. Sparkling water is who's doing that? Do you know somebody who's doing this? Who's drinking sparkling water to quit drinking? Are you doing that?
I did for a while.
Did it work?
It
I
did.
just railed on this. I am so sorry. I'm not sorry. Fuck you. You hate Jesus. Everybody knows it.
No, it worked when I was actively like trying to cut back.
Just cut. Well, what were you drinking? Just beers?
Yeah, like drinking booze.
You just what kind of booze though? That's
Well, I've always just drank beer.
yeah. You're not a big
No, I'm not a liquor guy.
person.
No.
Liquor in the front, liquor in the back.
Whoa.
Hey yo.
But yeah, it's one of those things like Liquid Death came out, so you could have a can, you could have a tall boy,
Yeah.
and be in a social setting and like still have the can and like still just socialize and have something that you're drinking that's still carbonated.
Yeah.
You still hate yourself because you want to have a beer, but it did
get
help. Like when I was actively trying to cut back, which I still am, by the way. It's not like I failed the mission completely. Yeah, no, it's a good substitute. And for me, because I'm just a fucking metalhead, you know, Liquid Death is just it's fucking Liquid Death, dude.
Liquid Death.
And
What's the lime one they got? What's it called?
Severed Lime.
That one's pretty good actually.
It's my favorite.
Yeah.
It's my favorite one.
No, but like LaCroix's nasty, dude.
LaCroix sucks.
Dude. And they trick you, right? You go into like a Food Line or whatever, and it could be any store, but I got a grudge against Food Line for this. There's seltzer water, there's sparkling, and then there's seltzer,
Okay.
right? Seltzer is the sparkling that we're referring to here. That's Liquid Death. It's more of a seltzery.
What's the difference?
One of them's really sweet,
Oh, okay.
and one of them's not.
Yeah.
One of them's hell. One of them's blasphemy.
One of them's Hell in a Can.
Helen Keller.
No, but as a crutch, I don't know if I use it as a crutch. I think I use it as a substitute.
So a crutch. What's your definition of a crutch?
That's a good question. I'm gonna need 25 minutes to think about it.
I'm gonna be quiet the rest of the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You
that
just
is
hang out. I'll
wild,
figure it out.
dog. That is wild to use sparkling water. Oh, that's what it is. I'm sorry. Sparkling and seltzer. That's what they would do. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I talking about?
You said those words many times.
I said those words. Yeah. Well, sparkling water's gross as shit.
But you like a seltzer better than a sparkling?
No. What I'm saying is at the Food Line. This is why I'm mad at Food Line.
Okay.
Because it would be sparkling was the good one, and they called the other one seltzer. But I was like, well, I don't like sparkling, so it must, because I was like, well, both of these sound horrible. It must be the seltzer one that I like. So I got the seltzer one because sparkling in my head, I was like, no, I fucking hate that. But they named the good one sparkling.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I didn't know, so I didn't buy that. I bought the seltzer one, and that was the sparkling. That's the horrible one.
Okay.
Yeah. Am I making any sense here?
It sounds like a whole individual existential crisis
Yeah,
that
fuck
you went
Food
through.
Line, dude. That's all I'm trying to say.
I'm sorry you went through that.
Yeah.
It sounded like it was really tough.
Yeah. Food Line was pissing me off that day, I'll tell you that. Is there really Christmas decorating going on out there?
Yeah.
This is insane.
Yeah.
This
It's
is
happening.
nutso. This is nutso land.
Most outrageous would you rather categories. This comes from Christy.
Shout out, Christy.
Thanks, Christy. Most outrageous would you rather categories.
I like these Marry Kill Fucks are kind of like that.
Marry, kill, fucks are fun.
Marry Kill Fuck. Would you rather would you rather put a porcupine in your asshole or use a treadmill for 48 hours straight?
Oh, porcupine.
For sure.
What am I using the treadmill for? Am I running on it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fucking
Porcupine
shoot me in the
ass, dude.
face.
Yeah. Yeah. Would you rather? Let's play some Would You Rathers.
All right.
I like this.
This is good.
Would you rather? I already came up with one. I think I might be out. I'm horrible at. I'm not good at improv.
All right.
Would you rather root for the?
I like where this is going.
Would you rather root for the Mets? This is a personal one. Would you rather root for the Mets or have a deer bite your dick?
I'd rather have a deer bite my dick.
Would you really?
100%.
No, dude, I would totally root for the Mets for
Fuck
sure.
the Mets,
Fuck
dude.
the Mets for sure. But
Fuck the Mets. Fuck Mike Piazza. Fuck them all.
dude, I like that we both hate the Mets but root for different teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, dude, we're divisional based.
Yeah.
Fuck the Mets.
Yeah, fuck the Mets collectively. Unless Max
All the
Scherzer's
way.
playing, then I'm totally a Mets fan.
No, fuck him and his two different colored
No,
eyeballs.
Max Scherzer's the greatest. Are you kidding me right now? Are you
No.
trying to fuck right now?
He went to the Mets.
Yeah, he's a dog.
I hate the guy.
I love him so much.
I loved him when he was with the
Oh
Nationals.
my god, I just love him.
He had a.
I have 3 different Max Scherzer jerseys.
Did you get a Mets jersey?
No.
Oh, thank God.
No, because I'm not going to wear the Mets, dude, but I'll root for Maxie boy. Are you kidding me?
There's very few things I would rather do, or there's very few things that I would take under rooting for the Mets.
Yeah.
As a diehard Braves fan, can't get on board. I hate the Mets, always will.
Yeah, and he went to the Mets after the Dodgers. He went to the Dodgers, then went to the Mets.
Yeah.
That's how that worked, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to get into all the details, but I ended up in a FaceTime call with Jim Jeffries once.
For real?
Yeah, and
Hold the phone.
and this is when Max Scherzer went to the Mets, and so like I root for the Nats, right? And he played for the Nats. And Jim Jeffries is a Dodgers fan.
Diehard.
Diehard Dodgers fan, right? And I ended
Australian Dodgers fan.
Yeah, and I
It's a
ended up
weird
in this
combo.
FaceTime with him, and I didn't know what to do. So I was like, how about fucking Max going to the Mets, huh? And he goes, don't get me fucking started on this. And I was like, this is the coolest thing, man. And so we just
So he
talked
was
about
loving it,
Max
you were hating it.
Scherzer. No. He was upset that he left the Dodgers. I was upset that he left the Nats. And so
Yeah.
we had this thing in common. But like, yeah, I'm not... It was just this funny thing where I'm talking to Jim Jeffries on a FaceTime call about Max Scherzer going to the Mets.
You could have been talking about anything in the world.
Anything else as an aspiring comedian at the time.
Yeah.
And like it was just like It was so funny, dude.
You're talking to like a top 20 comic.
Yeah, a legend.
And
all
your
I'm
topic
talking
is
about
like,
is Max Scherzer.
what about Max Scherzer?
I love Max Scherzer so much, and I was so disappointed that I still. And it was also recent. I want to say it was days later. It was like 2 days later.
Oh, so like right after the trade
fresh.
happened.
Yeah. But that was pretty cool. That was fun.
So he was stinging from
He
losing
just
him.
got stung, and I
Yeah.
was still feeling this thing. Yeah, because the Nats are trash,
Yeah,
dude.
you're already hurt.
Yeah, I've been hurt
Yeah.
for a while now.
They got their World Series out of the way.
Yeah.
They were like, fuck it, sell the whole team.
Sell everybody. I
Yeah.
know. Now I know. It's just crazy, dude. But yeah, that was probably a highlight for me was just talking about Max Scherzer with Jim Jeffries. That was pretty cool.
Like it was just hanging out.
Yeah, it's just wild, dude.
You had one opportunity.
Yeah. And I used it on Max Scherzer, and I don't regret it.
You know what though? He probably loved that. He probably loved that you came to him with something real.
I fucking hope so, dude, because I hope he got off of there and been like, oh, this poor kid.
Yeah. Yeah. If you come to him and been like, hey, how do I make it in comedy? I've heard this a million times. Let's see it.
Write some jokes.
Oh, the trajectory was good.
I think you give me fucked up cans is what I think.
Oh, is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
God damn it, they're all misses.
The ratio is getting better.
I'm pretty trash.
Are you?
At shooting cans into a
I thought you were saying you're trashed.
Not trash. No, I'm garbage. I am.
Are you garbage?
I'm fucking shout out. I'll spend the whole day shouting people out. What was the question? Oh yeah, would you rather?
Oh yeah.
Give me one.
All right. Hey now. You win sports teams, and now I'm having a hard time coming off of that.
Oh, give me one.
Would you rather take your Corolla to a car show, or damn it, I had something good.
Say it.
I can't remember now.
Say anything.
Would you rather take your Corolla to a car show or bomb on stage?
Bomb on stage.
You've been doing it.
Yeah, I
nonstop
do quite a bit. It's easy. Oh, a few times a week. I got a couple notebooks full of that.
Well, let me tell you, if you were to take your
Pretty comfortable, actually.
if you were to take your Corolla to a car show and like pop the hood, I imagine it would feel about as bad as bombing on stage.
No, actually, can I tell you something? Because it's new. It's new. Like, even when I open the gas tank, I'm like, oh, damn, you clean, dude. You ever seen a clean gas cap? Like a clean, like a clean one.
Go open my gas cap.
No, don't tell me what to do. That's
Brother,
sexual, dude.
It's clean as hell.
Dude, I have a wife.
I keep it clean. I have a wife.
I have a wife, dude. Don't even tell me to open your gas cap. Stop saying that shit to
No,
me.
I get what you're saying though. Like when every aspect of your car is new and clean.
Yeah, brand new. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, this is nice. Yeah. So I could roll up to a car show and they'll be like, best off the rack foreign. And I'll be like, look at my Corolla. It just literally has nothing going on.
So
It's got a little turbo in it and everything.
last year we went to they call it a test and tune at a drag strip. Like the whole club showed up. It was like 3 chapters too. So it was like Maryland, Northern Virginia, and like Richmond. We all showed up together.
Richmond. No, I'm playing. I love Richmond.
And there was some dude. So it's an open track. Like anybody can come run their car. And some dude showed up with like a bone stock Civic. He was like, I just want to see what my numbers are.
Yeah.
We were like, yeah, man, get it. It's all good.
Get after it, dog.
Everybody's here having a good time.
And y'all ridiculed this man while he was behind the driver's seat.
It wasn't even that. Like, we all understand. Like, we all want to know what the car can do.
Uh-huh.
But it was the fact that he did it like 25 times.
Hell yeah. All right, we're back.
Had a little minor hiccup. No big deal.
Minor hiccup. Small interruptions, good interruptions. The wives are in the building.
They are.
They are in the building. We love them.
They're white girl.
And they are white girl walking into rooms. So, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Would you rather? What were we talking about? Would you rathers? Would you.
Car show or bomb on stage?
Yeah, I answered that one. Bomb on stage. Oh, would you rather.
You got another one.
I got one more for this.
Okay.
Would you rather go to an all-inclusive nude resort
I'm liking this. I'll take
in
that
a
one.
55 and older community,
Still take it.
or make out with Wayne Gretzky?
Nude resort, 1,000%.
Dude, I'd make out with Wayne all day.
Really?
Shout out to me, Wayne.
You take.
I was just trying to make up time. I didn't feel like you were a guy who would have their dick out.
Oh, I have to be nude?
It's a nude place, dumbass. You have to be nude.
You don't have
You don't
to
get
be
to
nude
visit.
at a nude resort.
Yes, you do.
I think that's kind of one of their main selling points. Is
No, you have to be nude at
Okay,
this
so-
hypothetical 55 and over nude resort, all inclusive.
Okay.
Or make out with Wayne Gretzky.
I'm dicking out in a 55 plus
You would dick out?
all day. Yeah.
What if it's chilly?
I don't care.
Dude, I care.
Here's the thing.
I'm not a shower or a grower. That's the problem. That's my issue, is what I'm trying to.
No, I get where you're coming from now. No, I'd be more than happy at a 55 plus nude resort.
Hell yeah.
I'm not playing tonsil hockey with Mr. Hockey. It's not
Hockey.
happening.
That's pretty good. Did you know this candle was lit the whole time? I just noticed it.
Yeah, I lit it.
Okay,
I lit it earlier.
Thanks, Don. I had no idea. I
was
just looked
trying
up
to
and I was like, oh, there's a fire.
I was trying to get some ambiance.
I had no idea. I thought something caught fire.
It's just some of the surprises you can expect here on the Bucket Boys.
The Bucket Boys. All right. That's a hot topic. Let's get another one.
Hold on, before you do that.
Dude, I love that people are writing in. All right. We got
I do
another
too.
shot? Got another shot?
Oh, I shouldn't have crushed.
No, that's going to throw it off.
See, I
miss.
affected the aerodynamics.
Yeah, you fucked it up. All right. Okay.
It's a rough season.
Okie dokie. This one is from Izzy.
Ayo.
Shout out Izzy.
Izzy's a good dude.
Dating in your 30s compared to your early 20s. Well, I can tell you what. I'm in my 30s, and if I had to start dating again, I wouldn't.
Brother, this day and age, I hear what these people are going through now. Granted, I've been with Sonia
What did you
since...
say? What did you say?
It's like seeing what...
Granted?
Granted?
Did you say granted or granite?
I probably
I
said
bet
granite.
you said granite.
I probably did.
You probably...
I'm also the guy that says for all intensive purposes, so...
Okay. All right, Mr. Granite. Sorry, go
I'm
ahead.
a dumb person.
Oh, yeah.
I never claimed to be anything different.
Surprise.
I don't think anybody's surprised. No, but I see
He just
what...
blew some people's wigs off with that announcement.
No, I see what like the younger generation is going through, like with like Tinder and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We were both locked down before any of that started.
Oh, yeah. There were no dating apps.
Yeah. And
Dude, when I met my wife, it was on Ticketmaster.
yeah.
Sorry, I should be doing bits on here, but
No. Please,
But
tell the whole story.
No. But yeah, no, we didn't. You had to meet people in person, dude. It was weird.
Yeah. Grant, I've said it 3 times.
Don't
now.
be so self-conscious about it.
I can't help it.
You're just horrible at speaking.
Nonetheless.
It would have been funny if you fucked that up too. Like,
Nonetheless. No, I met my wife on Facebook.
Yeah.
And so we didn't meet in person. So I really don't have that, like, origin story, I guess, if you want to call it that. But you're right. Like, dating back then.
It's different.
We met in 2010.
Yeah.
Tinder wasn't even thought of yet.
Yeah.
And before I met her, it was just going out to bars and stuff like that and trying to find somebody you could connect with. That was your only option.
Yeah. Well,
And then I met her, and she gave me no choice but to stick around.
They do that. Fucking tricky bitches. No, I met my wife in 2005. We met in high school. And so
Damn, the dinosaurs were still
are still around, dude. Yeah, Jesus had just died.
Jesus said just pieced out.
Yeah, they just cut down those redwoods.
What a callback.
So there's, mass hysteria about, from the environmentalists over that. That was wild. And so, so we, but like, even back then it was like, the whole idea of dating, like we had to go out and do so. We had to plan, meet up, go out, do something, right? Go to the movies, go out to eat, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And there was none of this, like, we talked on AIM. But, like, I didn't have the internet, so I only talked to her on AIM at a friend's house for a little bit, you know what I mean? Or we saw each other in school, which was nice, right?
Yeah.
That was nice. But you had to go out and do stuff. Like, if we were going to talk on the phone, it had to be after 8 o'clock, right?
Nights and weekends.
Nights and weekends, dude. But on the weekends, we were going out and doing stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a lot different. And now you can just, like... You can have a whole... This is why catfishing fucks with me so much. Because, like, these people will be like, oh, I've been with this person for 3 years and have never met them. It's like, what is
happening?
But I guess it works, right? That people
must
build these actual relationships with these people, whether they're real or not, over the internet.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. But yeah, in my 20s, I mean, we had kids in our 20s, so it was.
Yeah. You were pretty locked down.
Yeah, we were pretty
point.
locked in. But I don't know what dating in your 20s is like. But I can tell you, if I had to go out and date in my 30s, fuck that.
I think about that often. Like if she just up and left me.
Oh, I think about my wife leaving me every day too.
Like, what am I gonna do?
Nothing. Be
like
by yourself forever, dude.
Yeah. My only, like, sowing my wild oats time was less than a year. It was like 4 months.
It was with her. That's
No. It was before she came along, but it was with my friend Ryan George. Like, we lived in his mom's house. She got married, moved out, and then I moved in with him, and we were renting the house. And we went crazy.
Yeah,
we did some stuff.
Things.
And then Sonya came along, and I was like, "Oh,
fingers
hey, man."
in each other's butts.
No, hey.
Hey.
And then Sonya came along, and I was like, "Oh, hey, man, I'm not like I know the parties we have every week are fun, but I can't do it anymore."
Right.
He was like, "Well, what does that mean?" And I was like, "Well, I met somebody.
Yeah.
And I'm happy, and I'm moving on."
And how old were you? You were 22, 23?
I was 20. I think I was 20. Yeah, 22 when we met.
Okay.
And he was like, "Oh, you're too good for me now?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, 100%, dude.
I'm moving on. I met somebody. I'm happy. And her and I within a month I moved in with her whole family. And that was pretty much it. Like,
Yeah.
that's done. But now I hear, like, I'm in a car club with a lot of guys that are in their early 20s. So it's funny that
I got a
topic came up.
huge pants boner going on right now. Keep going. I gotta
it looks
adjust
good.
this. Sorry.
You got a micro boner.
Fuck.
But no, I hear these guys talking about like going on Tinder and meeting these girls, and I think it's really created a toxic environment for an entire generation, because I'm seeing a lot of guys saying like, "Oh, these women are just trash," and blah blah blah. I'm like, where I came from, women were like on a pedestal no matter what. Women are amazing. They're all incredible.
Yeah.
And
If you got titties, you rock.
and you respect them no matter what. And now you have Tinder, but then you also have OnlyFans, and you have all these different outlets where people are showing themselves to the world in a different way that just wasn't. It's not even something that we could imagine at the time that when we were dating.
Oh yeah, no. There was. I mean, I still had to find porn behind a dumpster in an apartment complex. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Those are the days,
Porn behind
dude.
a dumpster was the best kind of
In a
kind of
box,
porn to
yeah.
find.
Like somebody's like, "Oh shit, I just met this girl and she's coming over," yeah. Or it was the wife found it, threw it out, and he's not even home from work. That was the good stuff, dude.
Yeah. It was greasy.
It was a little bit greasy.
But but now, like, I could start OnlyFans right now if I wanted to. Let us know in the comments if you want me to start an OnlyFans. But like, anybody can start an OnlyFans. Anybody can show their butthole to the world.
Dude, and God bless America for that.
Yeah, it's a great time to be alive.
That's all I'm trying to say is just God
But I
bless
couldn't imagine
America.
trying to date in this day and age.
No, dude.
It's tough.
Too much. Fuck
Because your
dating.
butthole might be out there.
Yeah, my butthole's definitely out there, but good luck at Gunnar Cain Comedy.
That's how you got that. That's how you got that Don't Tell show, isn't it?
%. That's how I broke into the industry.
Sorry, that was deep. Oh, Nicki or Cardi B? This one comes from inside the house. Sonia wrote this one. It's my wife, everyone. Nicki or Cardi?
Nicki for sure.
Nicki was the OG.
Both. Can I pick both?
Right?
Dude, there is something about.
There's something about both of them.
No, dude, there's just something about. My favorite genre of music is fucking nasty female rappers. God, I love them
So you're a big
much.
Sexy Red fan is what you're trying to say?
All of it. Fuck it, dude. I love it.
You know who would be back
That
on
gets
board?
me so fucking hyped up.
You know who would be back on board?
Who?
My boy Phil.
Yeah. Welcome back, Phil.
The one that was upset about your Nikola joke? Yeah.
It's not a joke, dude. Nikola Jokic is the greatest fucking basketball player playing the game. Dude, fuck Phil.
Well, you guys just found common ground.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, dude. Yes, all day, 100% yes, both equal. I don't care. Give me one, give me the other, give me both at the same time.
I couldn't agree more.
I've had dreams about it.
So, when I was in middle school,
And my wife will tell you, too, if a Cardi B song comes on, don't change it. I'm in my zone now. That's it.
Gunner's about to cut up.
Oh, he's cutting up.
When I was in middle school, I got jumped by a couple dudes, and there was 2 girls with them.
Nicki Minaj was playing.
No. Nicki Minaj was in kindergarten.
Oh, yeah, probably.
But I got jumped by these dudes in middle school, and the 2 girls that were with them came over and literally like twerked over me while I was laying there after I got beat up. Like, it's not cool. I don't know why you're laughing so hard.
That's
I was basically a
awesome,
corpse
dude.
in the middle of an intersection.
But you got twerked over.
Yeah.
Dude, did it revive you?
It brought me back to life.
I knew
I
it.
was like, oh.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in love with this.
I love this.
I hope this happens every weekend. So then Nikki and Cardi
Can't get
came
a little
out.
pleasure without a little bit of pain, dude.
Yeah, you know? Sometimes you go through it. Nikki and Cardi came out and they started like competing over the airwaves, and all I've been able to think ever since is like,
I've taken a beating for this.
I walked so they could crawl.
It's the other way around with the
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I love them both.
I love that shit.
They're
I'm sorry
both
that
incredible.
happened to you.
It's fine.
That's so funny. That's funny.
Did you never get jumped?
Yeah, I got jumped once.
Yeah.
It was pretty tough.
How'd you handle it?
I cried.
Did
I
you?
laid there for a while. I pretended I was dead.
Bro, it's a tough experience.
It's not good.
It's not something you want to tell people about, especially on a podcast.
Yeah, especially publicly. No, but I did. Oh yeah, I got revved up one time, dude. They gave me full oil change on that, dude. Bizarre home trends and home decor.
Shiplap.
Oh, shiplap sucks.
It's not bizarre either. It's
Dude, how about putting up Christmas decorations before Thanksgiving is wild.
Do you know how badly I want to pick this camera up and take it out and show everybody?
It is so
what's
wild.
happening right
And this
now.
isn't like personal to you or your lovely wife, but dog.
Brother,
It's tough.
Halloween ended 25 minutes ago.
Yeah, basically.
What are we doing? Thanksgiving hasn't even happened yet.
As of recording, yeah.
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 No, this will be released before Thanksgiving.
No, this happens in December. This is a December episode.
Is it?
Yeah.
What are we doing? No, hold on.
Your time is off as fuck.
I got my calendar up.
Your calendar is stupid, dude.
All right, well.
But this is December, yeah. So this makes sense. Me saying this right now doesn't make any sense. But what I'm saying is, before Thanksgiving, Christmas decorations cannot be going up.
I'm okay with...
Live, laugh, love everywhere.
Yeah, I'm okay with the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anything before is nuts.
And you know when it comes down? Hot take?
New Year's Day.
The day after Christmas. It's got to come down. Christmas is over,
really?
baby. It's over.
You don't like to jingle all the way?
I don't
through
jingle
the New Year?
anywhere, dude. I'm actually anti-jingle. It's just too much for me.
It is. It's too much. And here's the thing. I'm not religious either. So I shouldn't be celebrating it.
Yeah.
So I try to dial myself back big time.
Are you a Christmas guy?
No.
You a Thanksgiving guy?
Thanksgiving just because of family.
Yeah. Are you a
Yeah.
Halloween guy?
Nope.
Dude, these Halloween people, dude. Yikes.
This is a new thing. This Halloween, we just
There's
got
like
through it.
87 foot tall skeletons everywhere.
Brother, it's every
huge.
year. They're getting bigger
Oh,
every year.
Can I just say? I was during Halloween. I was driving, and on one of those places I got to go is by a funeral home, and next to the funeral home is a farm. And God bless this farmer. It's hilarious because he puts they have these 20-foot skeletons, Grim Reapers, all these. They bought one of every one of them and put them at the corner of their fence that butts up to the funeral home.
Oh my God.
So to enter the funeral home,
You got to drive by these 12-foot skeletons.
There's a 17-foot Grim Reaper by the road.
Come say hi to your grandmother.
Yeah. It's so funny.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
That is so funny, dude. But
Yeah, I don't know. What's your favorite holiday?
Oh, Labor Day for sure.
Labor Day.
Yeah, I'm a big Flag Day guy. No, I'm not a big holiday guy.
I'm not either.
But yeah, I don't know.
I would say Thanksgiving because I get to see my whole family. Like, that's the one time of the year that we all get to see each other, and that I really care to see them, if I'm being honest. Yeah, maybe that's it. But the rest of the holidays, I don't care about. Like, and it's the trendy holidays. Why has Halloween all of a sudden become every white girl's favorite holiday of the year?
Dude, we're so anti-white girl on the show.
We are.
You better hear it.
And we married 2 of them.
Yeah, we took them off the streets for you guys. You're welcome. We're just out here doing a service to...
But then give them 25 minutes and they're like, oh, Christmas is my favorite holiday. Fucking be original.
Deal with it.
Whoa, that was
Dude, you're
way off
getting
from
worse,
the beginning.
dude. I gotta shoot one. I gotta shoot another one before we end.
Heroin?
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. All right, live, laugh, love. All this.
This is not looking good. These numbers are not solid. Oh, you still don't have a...
I'm 0 for 5.
Yeah, shit happened. Anyway.
Pick a topic.
Up until right now, our ratio was actually exactly the same.
No, it's not. It's always been, you've always been winning. You have more hits. I have at 0%.
Yeah, but before that last shot, if you made one.
I'm still 0%. Yeah.
I'm not a sports bettor. What are we doing?
This is just regular math, I think. You're picking a topic.
Oh, okay. We can do that.
The show that we do. Jesus Christ.
Sorry. Sorry to you and everyone that's upset.
Let's hear it.
These orange ones always start with the word imaginary.
Imaginary.
Imaginary reality TV show casts.
Casts?
Casts. I think it would be good to get like Seinfeld and the Friends cast
Flipped
together
What if
on
they
a
flip
reality
them?
show.
Oh, on a reality
if you
show?
flipped them, that would be cool too.
That would be pretty cool. What if like everybody from Taxi had to do Survivor? Oh, what if everybody from
Aren't like 4 of them dead?
Yeah. Dig them up. Or the cast. I'm gonna go old TV shows, but just because they were old TV shows were the
Dick
best.
Clark show.
Yeah, Dick Van Dyke. What was it, black and white? No, like the whole cast of MASH had to play. Was on Love Is Blind with the cast of the Brady Bunch.
Brother, I think we're on to something. So the idea of like Friends and Seinfeld has been kicked around for a long time because they were competing at the same time for
I
like.
don't know about competing, but sure.
Well, like for airtime, not airtime, but like one came on and then the other one.
One
right
thought
after.
they were competing with the other. It sounds like.
I don't know.
Friends is garbage.
Okay.
You want to dive into this?
No.
I'll get anti real quick.
No, because I agree.
Good.
Seinfeld, heads and shoulders
Elite.
above Friends, without a doubt. I'm not making that argument.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, I think people have thought about the cast of both shows coming together to do something, to talk about. We shared this airtime. Mm-hmm. It would be funny if we all got together.
Aren't a couple of them dead?
One of them.
That's too soon. I'm sorry. Sorry.
I don't think it's too soon.
Just jokes here.
He's the one that went off and died.
Yeah, he did die.
It's not anybody else's fault. But I like your spin on it, where the 2 shows go on to a reality show, Love Is Blind.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
What would be the most Love on the Spectrum show? Sign or Friends. What if Friends was Love on the Spectrum? What if Mary Tyler Moore Show was 90 Day Fiance?
Yeah.
That one might have been too deep. That might have been too deep of a cut.
So you get I Dream of Teeny.
Oh, dude, what if fucking, what is it? Oh my God. Keep talking. I Dream of Teeny. I'm going to think about this.
All right, so I'm thinking about Big Bang Theory with Always Sunny on Love is Blind.
Yeah, I like that. That's funny.
That'd be a good mix. Because you have a naturally gay, like the actor's gay, and then you have a straight actor who's playing gay.
Yeah.
And you put those two together, and
yeah. Wait a second. They're tricking each other. Yeah. Well, I Love Lucy is 90 Day Fiance.
Oh, shit.
No, it's 90 Days the other way. That's a good one.
You got some explaining to do.
You got some explaining to do. Lucy!
Here. Think of another one. I think we've got a lot going here.
Oh my God. What if, I don't know. I'm out. Oh, what if like, instead of maybe just a reality show, just like, what if the cast of Varsity Blues had to do Sports Center?
That could be solid. So now we're bringing movies and just...
Yeah, now movies and any reality-based thing. So like...
Or this is good. I feel like
it's like All in the Family had to do PTI.
if All in the Family did Crash. I hate that I went there. I'm sorry.
What if Modern Family did Crash?
Even better.
That's a new topic. One last topic. One last
Is
one.
it me or
Holy
you?
shit.
I did the
Oh,
last
it's me. All right, I'll do it. One last one before we get going. I got a white one here.
Got you a white, did you?
Caught me a white. Is it better to have your dad not come back after leaving for milk or cigarettes? I'll tell you, cigarettes, because you know the guy liked to party. Ain't no dad's going out for milk and not coming back. You've stressed him out. You've stressed him out. He needs a pack of heaters.
So the question is, the question aspect of it is milk or cigarettes.
Which is better for your dad to never come back after again?
I think cigarettes for sure.
Yeah, cigarettes is way better.
Because that's a him problem. If he leaves for milk, like, we need the milk.
Yeah, we needed the milk. Yeah. For him, he's just like, you know what?
What are we going to do in the morning?
Dry cereal. That's what it sounds like.
You know?
For him, he's ripping heaters somewhere where you ain't. That's for sure.
He's having a good time. We're spooning some dry cereal.
Yeah, you're alone now, but
Yeah.
he's, you know.
Go get you some smokes, Pops.
Dude, he's like, that is me shaking.
I know.
We got to figure that out. Maybe put some, because I do like to shake my foot.
I know. You're a nervous man.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, I think cigarettes.
Cigarettes, 100%. If you're gonna leave
for some smokes. Leave for an addiction.
Don't make me think you're coming back with some milk.
Yeah,
so my Life cereal can be great tomorrow.
Dude, Life. What's your favorite cereal? Is it Life?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
God, Life is so good.
Life cereal is good.
You know why it's so good?
Why?
Because it's not too sweet. But when
You're right.
But when you get them little sweet crystals, ooh.
Every once in a while, you get a solid one.
You're like, God damn, this is good.
Yeah, I think Cinnamon Toast Crunch is my favorite.
Yeah.
Frosted shredded wheat of any kind might be a second close.
It is good.
A close second.
Yeah, it's good in fiber.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. All you dads thinking about leaving, just go get a pack of smokes.
Yeah.
That's better.
Don't you dare tell your kids you're coming back with milk.
That's better on everybody.
You fucking asshole.
All right. We got to get the fuck out of here. Zach, where can they find you?
You can find me at Zak Shoots. That's Zak_Shoots_whatever.
Where's that? Instagram?
Oh, yeah, on Instagram.
On the Instagram. Hell yeah. I'm at Gunnar Cain Comedy. Instagram, TikTok. I do a little bit of tweeting here and there.
Are you tweeting now?
I do. Well, I've been tweeting for a while, but I didn't invite anybody to come watch. And you can find us, email us your topics. And if you got stickers, man, send them in. Hit us up on the email, thebucketboyspod@gmail.com, on the Instagram and YouTube at the Bucket Boys Podcast, and on TikTok. Thanks, China, at Bucket Boys Pod.
China.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're all over socials. Come find us. If you listen on the iTunes, please rate and review. That does great things for us, so we can keep making this happen. And listen to us Spotify, iTunes, anywhere you can get a podcast. We're on it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
We're there on everything now.
Hell yeah. We're full
Where
bore.
can't we be found? That's the real question.
Yeah, where aren't we? We're all over the place. It's a full Bucket Boys takeover.
Cigarettes?
Shirts off?
Off?
Dog.
Let's do it.
Bye.